there's a large proportion of people in this community and families in this community who are at risk and who are poor. I don't try to keep these issues quiet, and I think that they're important issues. And when 40% of the individuals in your county are poor, that's a big issue. And without an activist, without a voice giving some momentum behind that, not a lot of people would know. I'm not just doing research and publishing articles and putting it out there into the academy, but I'm actually taking what I find out and doing something about it. Essentially what I do now is I study poverty and food insecurity within the region of the Eastern Illinois Food Bank. I look at the geographic distribution of where poverty is within the counties that are serviced by the food bank. And so it allows for a nice dynamic to be able to compare the data between different sized places within a geographic region. I'm a researcher, so it allows me an avenue to give back. It gives me something that I can say, this is my skill, this is my trade, this is what I have to offer, and it allows me to then take that and move it forward and help connect organizations with ways to better programs or to highlight where needs are so that they can better serve the community themselves. I teach statistics, and so I get to use a lot of what I do in the other part of my job, in my research part, to bring into the classroom and show them in the real world, here's things that you can do. What I've done is I've worked with Rachel Fisher in the Student Community Service Office, and we have come up with a student organization called the Hunger Action Team. And what the Hunger Action Team exists to do is to educate, to be activists about issues of poverty and hunger, not only in our community, but around the state, around the country, and around the world, so that they can see these issues firsthand and hopefully get inspired to do something about it while they're here at Eastern or after they leave. You can say, oh, we should give something to the homeless, or we should support the businesses, but then you got to back it up. You got to say why it would be good or why it would be bad. And that's the enlightenment part. That's the bringing yourself in, because that's where you speak to the essence of the way that you see a situation and what you have to put out there. If you have a passion about something, if you have something that you believe in, speak up for it. You and I might disagree, and that's fine, but don't just sit on your hands. If you have a passion, go out there and be a voice for it, and no one will ever fault you for the way that you feel or for your passion.